Yeah, but we've also heard that there's some secret lawsuit going on in New York City as it relates to Diddy too. I don't know.
I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
Celebrity relationships often mask underlying issues, and Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's reunion appears no exception. What seemed like a fairy tale romance might be unraveling, and the reasons are more scandalous than you'd expect. While many thought their story was simply about rekindled love, it turns out that shadows from Jennifer's past could be causing friction. At the heart of the drama, one name looms large: Diddy. This unexpected twist could jeopardize their relationship in ways fans never anticipated.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was up.
Anyone familiar with Jennifer Lopez's career knows her relationship with Diddy was one of her most controversial. The two were inseparable in the late 90s, but their romance was marred by rumors of drama, arrests, and even criminal activity. Although Lopez moved on from Diddy decades ago, it seems her past is resurfacing, posing a threat to her marriage with Ben Affleck. What once seemed like a distant chapter is now casting a shadow over their rekindled love story.
Everything that you're looking at, they're all tied in together. Every part, as crazy as it seems, as outrageous as it seems, it all ties in, every bit.
Everything is interconnected, as wild as it may sound. Recent rumors from Hollywood suggest that Ben Affleck has been feeling increasingly uneasy about resurfacing tapes and scandals from Jennifer Lopez's time with Diddy. These tapes reportedly contain some questionable content, creating significant tension in their marriage. Can you really blame him? Imagine attempting to move forward in a relationship while your partner's past keeps haunting you. It's a challenging situation for any couple, and the emotional toll could be enough to test even the strongest bonds. As they navigate this turbulence, their fairy tale might face serious trials.
Basically what that means is the money that they're saying Diddy has to start paying this guy on October 1st, right. Diddy's team is like, hold on, we need an emergency conversation about why this should not have been granted. And they awarded him a TRO, which basically meant that Diddy's team was not allowed to sell any property in that state or anything related to what could be used to pay the plaintiff.
Everything is interconnected, as wild as it may sound. Recent rumors from Hollywood suggest that Ben Affleck has been feeling increasingly uneasy about resurfacing tapes and scandals from Jennifer Lopez's time with Diddy. These tapes reportedly contain some questionable content, creating significant tension in their marriage. Can you really blame him? Imagine attempting to move forward in a relationship while your partner's past keeps haunting you. It's a challenging situation for any couple, and the emotional toll could be enough to test even the strongest bonds. As they navigate this turbulence, their fairy tale might face serious trials.
It's going to happen, and I do believe that there has been a grand jury investigation that has been employed in this case. I think there may be a federal investigation going on, and there may be a stateside one, but I'm not totally sure. But one of the things that the prosecution in any case is going to try to do is show that there is a pattern of behavior here. Now,
sources close to the couple reveal that Ben Affleck is even contemplating ending his marriage over these resurfacing issues. This isn't just your typical celebrity gossip. We're talking about real legal troubles and controversies that refuse to fade. Whispers suggest that Jennifer Lopez may have been more entangled in Diddy's darker activities than anyone realized. But before delving into their current situation, let's take a step back. Lopez and Affleck's relationship, as romantic as it seemed when they reunited, has its own complicated history. They originally dated in the early 2000s, capturing headlines as one of Hollywood's hottest couples. Remember Bennifer? They were engaged, but that engagement was called off, reportedly due to media pressure. However, some insiders claim it wasn't just the paparazzi that drove them apart. Lingering rumors about Lopez's past connections to Diddy continued to haunt them, creating tension that might have ultimately influenced their split.
Industry talk, there's a lot of people who have worked for him. There's been stories around, which is, not necessarily
Sources close to the couple reveal that Ben Affleck is even contemplating ending his marriage over these resurfacing issues. This isn't just your typical celebrity gossip. We're talking about real legal troubles and controversies that refuse to fade. Whispers suggest that Jennifer Lopez may have been more entangled in Diddy's darker activities than anyone realized. But before delving into their current situation, let's take a step back. Fast forward to 2021, when Bennifer 2 made their dramatic comeback, igniting a media frenzy. This time, they went all the way, tying the knot in a surprise Las Vegas wedding that had everyone buzzing. For a while, it seemed like the couple was blissfully in love. However, as the old saying goes, you can't escape your past. And in Lopez's case, her history is now causing significant cracks in her marriage to Ben Affleck. So what's driving this strain? It all traces back to Jennifer Lopez's time with Diddy, a high-profile romance filled with drama. For those who need a refresher, Lopez and Diddy were the quintessential couple of the late 1990s, often spotted together and gracing the covers of tabloids. The real turning point came in 1999 when both were arrested following a nightclub shooting in New York City. This event not only marked a tumultuous chapter in their relationship, but also cast a long shadow that seems to be resurfacing now, affecting Lopez and Affleck's
charges are. I have information that he was arrested tonight at a Manhattan hotel. He is currently being processed. I heard from his attorney they are still maintaining his innocence. They said that in anticipation of these charges that Diddy relocated to.
According to reports, Jennifer Lopez and Diddy were out partying when shots rang out inside the club, leaving 3 people injured. The chaos that followed turned into a full-blown media circus, with Diddy, Lopez, and his bodyguard, Anthony Wolf Jones, fleeing the scene in a car, only to be apprehended by police. Here's where the story takes a complicated turn. A stolen weapon was discovered in the vehicle, and Diddy faced serious charges, while Lopez was let off without any charges filed against her. At the time, this incident was a major scandal, with many suggesting that Lopez's career was nearly derailed due to her connection to the shooting. She managed to distance herself from the fallout, but whispers have persisted over the years that there's more to the story. Some speculate that Lopez may have played a larger role than she has ever admitted, with rumors suggesting she could have helped Diddy cover up some serious matters. This murky history adds layers of complexity to her current relationship with Ben Affleck.
If he's allowed to go through with any of the sales, I won't be able to recoup any of my monies or anything from him as a result of any possible judgment in this action, if he's allowed to proceed with it. And an injunction or a restraining order would help ensure that he's not manipulating and selling the property to avoid.
As these rumors resurface, it's clear that Ben Affleck is grappling with how to navigate the situation. No one wants to learn that their spouse may have been involved in illegal activities, especially with the media constantly revisiting the past. Interestingly, some sources suggest that Affleck has even testified about Lopez's prior relationship with Diddy, including allegations that she may have helped cover up his wrongdoings. This has only fueled speculation that the revival of these tapes and rumors is creating a rift between the couple, adding pressure to their already complex marriage.
Here. And so what the plaintiff in this case did was filed for what we call a temporary restraining order, which would have prevented Diddy, or would prevent him from selling that Los Angeles home. And so we know, or at least we believe, that that TRO was granted to enjoin or stop him from selling that home.
But it doesn't end there. Alongside the tapes, Lopez's connections to Diddy's past legal troubles are becoming another major point of contention. Diddy's name has resurfaced frequently, with whispers of old controversies bubbling back to the surface. Whether it's his long-standing feuds with other celebrities or his various legal issues over the years, his reputation has never been pristine. As a result, Lopez seems to be grappling with the fallout from her time with him, even as she strives to move forward with her life and her marriage to Ben Affleck.
No, you pay those lawyers to know. Those lawyers know what he's going to beat, and these lawyers know what he ain't going to.
A source close to the situation has suggested that Lopez has been attempting to distance herself from Diddy in recent years, likely realizing that their association isn't beneficial for her image or her marriage. Unfortunately, the past has been hard to escape. The resurfaced tapes allegedly contain incriminating content, and it's evident that they are taking a significant toll on her relationship with Affleck, adding strain to their renewed bond.
Diddy is now being sued in addition to what we just talked about by Dawn Richards. You guys will remember her. She was a part of Making the Band,
Dirty Money,
the Danity Kane era. So basically what she is alleging,
Let's discuss these tapes for a moment. While details remain somewhat unclear, multiple sources allege that the footage from Lopez's time with Diddy could be highly damaging to her reputation. We're talking about material that could potentially pull her into legal troubles once again. Although Lopez has reportedly hired lawyers to help her navigate this situation, it's evident that the mere existence of these tapes poses a significant challenge for her and is creating tension in her marriage to Affleck.
And where I'm coming from are the kids. You know, I feel like the kids were just bonding with A-Rod's kids, and now those kids are out of their lives, their friends are out of their lives, and now it's Ben's kids that are in. I just feel like we got it.
According to insiders, Affleck is furious that these tapes are even a topic of discussion. He feels blindsided. After all, this is a man who has built his own Hollywood empire and faced his share of controversies. However, dealing with Lopez's past and the baggage that accompanies it seems to be more than he bargained for. The stress from these resurfacing scandals is reportedly weighing heavily on him, leading to rumors that he has been spending more time away from Lopez in recent months, possibly to clear his head and figure out his next move amid the turmoil in their relationship.
I clean from this, that everything is dropped and he faces no charges or any prison time?
Not impossible. I mean, anything is possible, but I don't see that happening. I see him kind of going the path of R. Kelly, where again, for so many decades, he was able to act with impunity and just, with harming so many, young women.
To make matters worse, Affleck isn't just upset about the tapes. It's the enduring nature of Lopez's connection to Diddy's shady past that troubles him. Even in the early 2000s, when they first dated, rumors about Lopez's involvement in Diddy's legal troubles were rampant. Now, years later, those same rumors have resurfaced and are stronger than ever, complicating their relationship even further.
News that we all could see coming. As you mentioned, the speculation around Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck has been swirling for months, but this morning, the timing sending a real statement.
It's no secret that Diddy has been at the center of serious allegations over the years, from feuds with other artists to questionable business dealings. He has always been a magnet for controversy, but the real issue now is how these controversies are impacting Lopez and Affleck's relationship. Affleck reportedly feels trapped in a storm he never signed up for, and it's clear he's reaching his breaking point. One source close to the couple has even suggested that Affleck is contemplating ending the marriage altogether, citing the constant drama surrounding Lopez's past as a major reason. The source revealed that it's becoming too much to handle, and while Affleck still loves Lopez, he's starting to question whether their relationship can withstand the weight of her history. After all, how can he build a future when they're constantly pulled back into old scandals? To make matters even more complicated, Lopez is reportedly doing everything she can to manage the fallout from these resurfacing issues. She has hired legal experts to navigate potential legal troubles stemming from the tapes and is working with her PR team to control the narrative. Despite her best efforts, however, the rumors continue to spread, and the damage to her relationship with Affleck appears to be growing by the day.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
It's not just the legal issues causing problems. The emotional toll on both Lopez and Affleck is significant. According to insiders, Affleck is frustrated that Lopez didn't come clean about the extent of her involvement with Diddy sooner. He feels blindsided and kept in the dark. And now that everything is surfacing, it feels too late to turn back. The trust in their relationship has been shaken, leaving uncertainty about whether they can recover from this latest scandal and rebuild what they once had.
Issue is, it seems as though he wants to kind of like exert power and dominance over people who...
What's more, Lopez is reportedly feeling the pressure as well. She has worked hard to build her brand, becoming one of Hollywood's biggest stars. But now, with these resurfacing rumors threatening to pull her back into Diddy's messy world, it's becoming increasingly difficult to maintain the image she has crafted. For Lopez, the stakes couldn't be higher. Her reputation, career, and marriage are all on the line. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this unfolding drama.